I'm getting more questions right now than I ever have about the real estate market. And it's understandable. Headlines right now are doing more to terrify than they are to clarify. There are changes going on in the real estate market right now. And let's talk about what it means for home sellers and for home buyers. The most dramatic news that is impacting people's outlooks on the real estate market are three things that we're hearing a lot about right now. Number one is interest rates. Interest rates have just about doubled since the beginning of the year, and that's having a major impact on home buyers, and it's cooling the market a little bit. The second thing that's having a big impact is the stock market. Many people's stock portfolios have gone down significantly. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 14% since the beginning of the year, even counting the little rebound lately. And then the third item that people are hearing about is that pending home sales have been down 6 months in a row. That all sounds pretty gloomy, right? Well, the sky is not falling. The real estate market over the last 2 years since the onset of COVID has been absolutely bananas and unsustainable. We've seen prices rising at a rate that they rarely have in history, and we've seen people who have been going to buy homes doing incredibly irrational things in order to win in multiple offers. You know, it couldn't go on forever. And the rising interest rates and other factors in today's economy have actually helped us gain a little bit of sanity. But don't think that because we are having a market shift, that suddenly it's going to be a buyer's market. Sellers, you're still in the better position. It is a seller's market right now, and I'll tell you why. You may hear that homes are sticking around longer on the market before they sell, and they are. In Dakota County, the average days on market is up 14%. But whoa, wait a second. It's from 14 days to 16 days. That's not a big difference. And it is still an indicator that it's a serious seller's market. That's not a long time on market. You may also hear that there are more homes on the market to choose from. And there are. Last year at this time there was 1 month of inventory. Right now we've got 1.6 months of inventory. Big change. 6 months of inventory is a balanced market, so we're still in a seller's market. You also may hear that the number of homes sold is down. Last year in America, there were 6.1 million homes sold. Most projections I'm seeing right now are about 5.8 million homes sold for 2022 in America. That's still a huge number. Now, if you're a home buyer and you're watching this video, you might be thinking, hell, why should I buy a home then? Let me tell you why it is still a good time to buy a home. And in fact, it's going to be a little easier than it was just for the last few months. Rising interest rates have pulled a number of home buyers out of the market, either because they can't qualify anymore or because they don't qualify for a home they like anymore, or they're just super tired of losing out and decided to rent for another year. These last few months have been super difficult. If you're a home buyer right now, I'm seeing a lot more contingent offers being accepted. Contingent upon inspection, maybe even contingent upon the successful close of a home that they're selling right now. Sellers are, instead of seeing 12, 15, 20 offers on a home, they might be seeing 1, 2, 3 offers on a home. They're still getting the home sold quickly, but not in such a frenzied environment. So home buyers, you actually have a chance to breathe, look at homes, figure out one you like, and then make a reasonable offer that you're not selling your soul for in order to win. As the year progresses, there are a couple more headlines you can expect to see. Number one, that housing prices are dropping. Housing prices are actually cyclical every year. If you look at historical data, you'll see that home prices peak every summer and then fall off a little bit in the fall. Peak the next summer, fall off a little bit in the fall. But year over year, that bar keeps rising. So when you hear that house prices are falling, they do so every year, and it's normal. It doesn't mean that there's a crash coming. Which brings me to the next headline, that there is a recession looming. More than likely there is a recession looming, but a recession does not mean that we're going to have a housing crash. In 5 of the last 6 recessions dating back to 1980, housing prices actually went up. So do not feel that a housing crash is coming along with a recession. If you found all this information or any of this information useful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and forward the video. Share it with somebody who could benefit. Thanks so much for listening.